Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the motherfucking world. Welcome to the motherfucking show. It's your boy, the Ray Bey, aka the Prophet of John. And today, ah, the other day I wasn't posed a question, but a question was posed to one of them little mini chats that I'm a part of on Facebook and shit. And the question was, if you were God, what kind of God would you be? If I were God. And I went on this little rant, but then I got cut off, and so I lost my train of thought. I did feel kind of disrespected, a little bit, because people never let me finish my motherfucking thought, and that's why I do these little videos and whatnot. That's why I do this shit, because I never really feel like I get my thought finished. And you know what? Conversation between me and the rest of you human beings is like a one-way street. And it's like I always got to listen. I always got to pay attention. And because of that, I've been thinking like knee deep about what I would do if I were God. And I mean the Abrahamic motherfucker. The guy responsible for creation according to the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews and the Catholics. You know, not Hindu, not Buddha, not them niggas. No, 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 no. If I were God, if I were God, the fire and brimstone, Sodom and Gomorrah God, Adam and Eve. The nigga with the book of Revelations and shit where he's talking about fucking seas turning red, the moon fucking dropping out the sky and shit, dragons fucking flying out the earth and all that, that nigga, that God, you know, the guy with the son named Jesus. And so many followers who can't even unify under one simple description of this nigga. No, not none. I've not heard one a group of Christians, Muslims, or anyone come together with a concise, coherent idea of their fucking deity. You know? Now, I'm not here to rag on people's gods and shit, but this has been my observation. And through my observation of the human race, I think I qualify. Was that? That's my fucked up finger. Okay. I think I qualify as someone who can answer this question. What kind of God would I be? If I were God, what kind of God would I be? Well, I wouldn't, for starters, let me start off by saying this. I wouldn't be a loving and merciful God. No, have you seen you fucking human beings? You guys are disgusting. Germs. I'd eradicate you all and start over from scratch. I pick the cream of the crop, the best of the best, the tip of the spear, the edge of the knife. I wouldn't choose any of you, none of you, to walk the face of my earth. There are a select few that I would hold to the side, be like, oh, you know what? You're fine. You're cool. There's a lot of you're cools out there in the world. But many of you, about 99% would be eradicated. I just bring down a meteor. I put like everybody else, the people I want to save, in like little fucking bubbles and shit, float them out to space to my ship. And I just throw a meteor at the Earth and just fuck it all up. But if I didn't do any of that, if I was just a god, I was just this faceless, mindless, omnipresent, omnibenevolent, omni malevolent, this fucking being that is space and time and itself in between, inside of it, outside of it, all of it. If I were the almighty John, I beg that you worship. Why not? Why not? As the prophet of fucking John, why not? That's what I would be. That's what John has asked of me to do. To worship this motherfucker. If I want a seat at their side, that's what each and every one of you human beings would have to do. You would have to bow down before the prophet. And the prophet would speak to the Almighty on your behalf to see if you get in heaven. It's not even heaven, it's paradise. Paradise. You'd get into paradise. Or you will stay here on earth in your grave being a non-existent sack of shit that you are. If you don't come to the John, oh hell no. If I were God, that's the kind of God I'd be. I'd be the almighty John. Merciless, fearsome, omnipresent, omniscient, all the motherfucking omnis and shit. I'd be more powerful than fucking Goku and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be making all kinds of wonders in the motherfucking universe. I'd be showing each and every one of you assholes out here aliens. I'd be like, extraterrestrials. Look, extraterrestrials. I have shown you the evidence. And you know what? Some of you motherfuckers will still deny. And I'd be like, well, into paradise, you will not go. You will stay there in your grave and you will think about what you have done forever and ever and ever and ever until I decide to start all the way the fuck over again. Till I reboot the universe or your pitiful planet Earth. You know, I have many, many planets. Like, I don't just have this one fucking planet. Okay, humans on Earth, let's get this straight. The Almighty John does not have one fucking planet with the human race on it, thinking they're all fucking special and shit. God made us in his image, you fucking losers. Bullshit. I made cats and dogs too. Lions, tigers, and bears, and motherfucking giraffes. Why in the world you think you're so fucking special in this motherfucking universe? Because you could walk around on 2 feet and talk and shit and build and design clothes. That's my business, not yours. I made you that way. Because you are great. You're good enough. You're not perfect. I'm perfect. I'm the almighty John. Everything I fucking do is perfect and on point. And I'm gonna lay the smack down on the rest of these religions. Sitting here blaming this God fellow, this Yahweh guy, talking about some flood and shit, and some Sodom and Gomorrah. Man, fuck that dude. he didn't do any of that. I did. I did that. How dare you guys give this God fella credit for my great works? Everything I did was perfect. I made you human beings and you went about your life. Nature is a chaotic force that I created so you guys would have some fucking excitement in your life. And rain and clouds and normal shit to keep you human beings and the rest of the motherfucking animals on the planet that you're supposed to share it with alive. Because that's just how John works. I'm a seething pot of rage when I look at you human beings. The disgusting, endless wars you Americans get into. The warring tribes in Africa. How you motherfuckers still fighting each other? Why are there warlords? What is this? Mad Max? Escape from fucking Thunderdome and shit? Got Muslim fucking warlords chopping people's hands and heads off, stealing their food. China. I can't believe you guys let these aliens take over your planet and fucking convince you that they should that you should import everything they make. Really, really. But enough about China. I'm sure they're not the only extraterrestrials. They're not. I'm the Almighty John. I'll create whatever I want. I created them, but a long time ago. Beings from another world, long time ago. Then you got the Europeans, got the Caucasoids and shit. I remember making them. I remember, and I sat them on a planet that where they could thrive on, and not too many UV rays would fuck them up. And then I don't know, for some odd reason, these assholes decided to skimper along across the galaxy and shit, and they landed on my precious little project, planet Earth, because I wanted to have a planet that was inhabited by dark-skinned, beautiful brown people that I called Negus folk, kinfolk. I had them on this planet. The Caucasoids came, and the fucking Asians came, and the Sumerians came. Actually, they were there. They were there before the rest of these other two assholes. And I was there. I am fucking Almighty John. I was there. I've seen it happen. I am the purveyor of it. I am the guy who caused that shit to exist. There are many dimensions where shit like this don't happen. There are many dimensions where shit happens like this, but very small differences. I control all that. I'm fucking God. I'm that nigga. You know? Just imagine, if you will, I am the Abrahamic God you motherfuckers are praying to. And you're wondering why. You're wondering why I don't answer prayers. First and foremost, I'm not like, you know, like some dudes just go, boop, shit happens. No, I make things. I made this planet. I made you. Do something with your life. I've given you free will. I've given the nature of my creation existence, free will to thrive and exist. And black holes and shit, you know? Meteors and asteroids and all kinds of fucking stuff. Scary shit outside the heliosphere, which I have built to protect you, precious little creatures on the planet Earth. Of course, the other extraterrestrials, they broke in through that heliosphere and shit. They crash landed on the planet. Their ships are hidden underground. The pyramids in Egypt are actually, and a friend of mine came up with this idea. Good friend of mine came up with this idea, and I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal it. They're not what you think they are, though. He said that they were like they're electric coils and shit inside there. And I was like, oh, that's pretty ingenious. That's pretty fucking ingenious. But do you know what the fuck the pyramids in Egypt are? They're a fucking weapon. They're a weapon. It's a laser weapon. I built a laser weapon into this planet, and you human beings don't even know anything about it. I told the Egyptians to keep it to themselves. It's like, hey, it's a secret. Don't fucking tell these motherfucking Caucasoids. Shit. Don't tell them a damn thing. It's a laser, you know? Aliens come to the planet and shit, you know, and I mean the weird aliens. I created them assholes too. But the weird ones, I was playing around a lot. I was just like experimenting, trying to create the ultimate perfect being and whatnot. And then I realized I am that perfect being. There's no outdoing me. And you know, I was like, all right, let me make a weapon in case these dickheads get here. But see, you human beings don't know about it, so like they'll come here, they'll fucking overrun you, just like the other fucking gods did. Gods did. And then they left. They got scared of you. So I had to reboot your memories and whatnot. This is why you're just discovering things like dinosaurs. I had dinosaurs on this motherfucking planet. It was a cute little project, you know. I just decided, I got tired of them niggas. So, like first 4 times I rebooted the earth. Oh, excuse me. The first 2 times I rebooted the earth, I reboot that bitch 2 more fucking times. We're in the 6th go round, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. Looking like I want to wipe you all the fuck on out. A lot of you fucking human beings are some mindless, brainless fuckers. So my prophet, my lovely prophet, point take. Here's a point. My lovely prophet, the great Ray Bey, went to Sonic, to get himself a fucking burger, some fries, some chicken, some popcorn chicken, and some little fucking ice cream. Wanted to enjoy himself. He comes back from the motherfucker, right? He's got his bag in hand. And I will say this is kind of his fault. But he's the prophet of John. And I have bestowed upon him perfectness. I can't have this guy with any fucking faults running around. He can't be taking blame for everything. Come on now. Come on now. He didn't create the universe. I did. I'm fucking God. Oh, and I'd let you niggas know. Hey, God here. If I were God, hey, God here. But anyway, my great prophet is dismayed. He gets home, he opens his bag up, he looks inside, he sees 3 things of tater tots and some fucking corn dogs. These are items off the goddamn kids menu. It ruffles his feathers. Anthony doesn't like getting meals and shit meant for fucking children. Oh, I remember one time when this guy fucking bitched a fit that he got chicken nuggets and fries at a banquet. He was like, what the fuck is this? This is a kid's meal. And he was like, every bit of, 14 years old? Yeah, what kind of fucking, who gets 14-year-old fucking chicken nugget meal? Yeah, I was disgusted by that, and I felt insulted. I deserved a meal like the rest of the fucking adults. Regular ass fucking food. Damn chicken nuggets and shit. Trying to be cheap. I seen it. Stepping out of character for a moment. I'm supposed to be the almighty John. I'm supposed to be God. That Yahweh fella. I'd be kind of like that dude. I kind of be like Yahweh. If I were God, I'd kind of be like him. Except I'd be merciless. I'd let you motherfuckers know it. You humans would bow before me in my greatness. Unfortunately, I am a faceless being that is time and space in between, inside and out. And unfortunately, I have no fucking avenue to do any of that shit to you, to make you worship me. That is why I speak through this being. I tell you all about everything that happened before the dinosaurs, before the creation of your beautiful, beautiful solar system. There are many more like it. You're not the only one. I'd spoil it for you fucking human beings. I would. I'd be right down here. Yeah. There's like 2 million planets like fucking Earth out there. And they're just as primitive. Fucking stupid. Some are advanced, and they don't want anything to fucking do with any of you. Some do, because they want to conquer you. Some have made it to your little precious ball of dirt, and have done so because they feel like they could, they did, and you niggas folks are fucking suckers. I'm talking about black people. This was your planning first. But y'all let these aliens and interlopers all up in your shit. I made this prophet here to let you motherfuckers know. That's why I started calling you niggas folk. It's Ethiopian for king. I created that word. It's a beautiful word. Beautiful word for a beautiful people. Beautiful people that can't see beyond the stick in their asses. But, it's black people for you. That's why all black people are going to paradise. The rest of you motherfuckers got to really work hard for it. I didn't make you here. Made you elsewhere. You're supposed to live and thrive on your own motherfucking planet. Talking to the Asians and the white people. You're supposed to thrive on your own place. The Sumerians too. Who told y'all to come here? I made this earth specifically for black people. And if I were God, that's the kind of God I'd be. But unfortunately, I'm not that nigga. I'm not God. I am the Almighty John, and I am existence itself. I don't make things happen. I don't do shit for the rest of you. I only made a purpose for the guy that is speaking to you right now. Why? Because fuck all of you human beings. Who gives a shit about any of you? I only care about this person. Ray Bey. Not his family, not his friends, his well-being. I made him this. I placed this conscience inside of his body so he can experience what it's like to be God. To every single day feel invisible, feel angry, feel petty, feel hate, love, mercy, and compassion. All in one fucking lifetime. None of you have this because you are not worthy. None. There are many who've told my prophet, oh, you're not worthy, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. But I am the only one who told my prophet he is good enough. And human beings, I want to let you know, look, you're all good enough too. None of you are my concern. I'm outside of anything you have to do with your lives. My only concern is the Ray Bey. And his mission to get his people to paradise. It's this false god you brought down to earth, Caucasoids. It's deceitful. Why do you think China is atheistic and Hindu and Buddhist and all that? Because even they've caught on. It's like, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit, bruh. Come on now. That's bullshit. Come on now. Think about it. The world's largest group of non-believers are Chinese. I know. Sounds kind of fucking racist. Probably is. But I'm the Almighty John. I created everything. Everything wouldn't exist without me. And you folks should love me for it. You're gonna. You're gonna love this guy too. He's gonna love you back. But he's also gonna let you know when you piss him the fuck off. Oh yeah. So anyway, my poor prophet, he got this little fucking kiddie meal and shit. And he was angry, he was seething in rage. And he's like, oh my God. If I were God, I'd nuke everyone. I'm fucking sick of it. Just acting like a little bitch. Whining and shit. And I just said, hey, Anthony, baby boy, little nigga, calm down. I got you, bro. I got you. This is what we gonna do. You're gonna get on here, you're gonna do this motherfucking rant and shit. You're gonna step out of your realm, step into character as the Almighty John, and explain what you would do if you were God. But it is what it is, and neither here nor there. I'm gonna turn this on back over to me. Man, yeah, if I were God, that's how I'd be. Vindictive, petty, spiteful, and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really would. I don't believe any of the stuff that I really say, but if it's a possibility, I'm willing to accept it. I'm willing to accept it. The possibility I'm not willing to accept is mankind's idea of what a deity is, of what God is, and this and that. I mean, if God has a specific chosen people, why worship a God that is already has chosen people? This is your chosen people. You chose them. You're not for me. I want a God that, if I were God, I'd be for every single human being on this planet. I wouldn't have a chosen people. I wouldn't even have a fucking biblical text. You just be surprised when you die and you arrive in paradise and shit. Because that's what the Almighty John has for you. There is no promise, only a guarantee. If you're evil as fuck, you just gonna stay in your grave and live in non-existence forever. Nobody's gonna remember you, love you, or care about you. But if you are a good-natured human being and shit, you're good to your fellow man and whatnot, and you ain't ever fucking give anybody a hard way to go in life, you'll be enjoying eternal life in paradise. Sorry, there's no heaven. I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't gotten that far. But paradise is close. And it's for everyone. There is no predestined chosen people who get their own fucking country and things handed to them in this world. Not while you have the first people who have to fight and earn everything that is given to them, or they take it. Because I haven't stopped being black. I just stopped being fucking meek, humble, and mild. I'm honored and privileged to be in all of your presence. My name is the Ray Bey. I wish you nothing but peace and prosperity as you go out into the world. Please remember our brothers and sisters still out in the struggle, and the beautiful little children due to no fault of their own. This world's going to hell in a handbasket. But many are going to paradise, and many of you are not. I do not feel bad. I have no sympathy. If you don't end up in paradise, you just don't end up there. I know where I'm going. I'm going to sit at the right hand of John, and I'm going to help this motherfucker craft a new existence for you human beings. And I'm not even going to give myself power over that new existence. No. I'm a hard charger. I'm going to start my ass in last place like I did this time around. You folks enjoy your evening. I am the Ray Bey, and I'm the fuck out.